Hey guys, welcome back. It is your girl, Kendra, wife, mom, Nikki survivor, helping moms go from behind to paid. And I am coming to you with my week 7 update on TikTok. Y'all, I messed that thing up. When I say I messed up my page on TikTok, like messed up big time. Let's get into it. So let me just start and let you guys know. I tell everyone TikTok is your jealous girlfriend. And when I say jealous girlfriend, I mean that. TikTok wants you to love up on it. Don't leave it. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. Play with me. All the things. And if you don't do it like I like, oh baby, I am going to show you who's boss. TikTok showed me who was boss this week, y'all. And let me just give you a prime example. My views dropped from like I was getting out almost out I was in the 300s, about to hit like fours, and then I did this one thing, and my views are like 40, 31. TikTok said no, baby. We gonna show you who boss, okay? So this week has been a teachable moment for me on the platform. Reason being, I've heard several people say if you're gonna do TikTok shop, do another account. If you're gonna do live, stick with that and content, stick that with that on one account. Well, I don't have the capacity to do 2 accounts right now. I just don't. However, as you all know, I got into the TikTok creator pilot program for shops, TikTok shop. Cool, right? Yeah. Well, I've told you before, TikTok will give you tons of challenges and stuff to help you grow and help you stay on their platform and help you make money. They were doing that for you, girl. Woohoo, right? Well, I started posting shoppable videos, and that's when my algorithm said, oh my God, Miss K, we don't know what you like. We don't know what you want to do on our platform. So we're going to tank your numbers. Y'all, when I say tank. But here's the thing. My lives are popping. My lives are popping. My content is dropping. Oh, that rhyme. Hey. My lives are popping. My content is dropping. I shouldn't celebrate that. However, that's what's going on. So right now, my following is 2,208 followers. Clap it up for you, girl, because I know I said my goal was $2,500 or $2,500. Yes, come on. We thank them in advance. I know I said that my goal was 2,500 followers. Did not do that. Reason being, I got caught up with the shoppables. I did, y'all. And I know for me, I like to teach. I like to educate people on the knowledge that I have. Okay. Like, I know business. I know how to organize things. I know tech. I'm going to stick to my lane. I'm going to leave the shoppable content to other people. So I'm not going to do any more TikTok shop things on my platform. However, on my other platforms like Facebook or Instagram, say for instance, if I wear a shirt, I'm definitely going to tag it. Of course, on Pinterest, you're going to get a tag, okay? I'm going to do some affiliate marketing on Pinterest. But on TikTok, I'm going to leave those TikTok streets to just doing lives and to um, my content because I am starting from the bottom. Starting from the bottom because I was doing too much in the app. Like I said, TikTok is your jealous girlfriend and she likes it one way. She don't like you to do all that. Don't do all this in this one account. If you're gonna do shoppable, please get another account. That's what she basically told me in a nutshell. So I have to. I will leave that to the gurus who do the TikTok affiliate. If I get to the point where I do have the capacity to do that, I will definitely do that. But right now, your girl is just going to stick to what she knows, and that is educating. I was going to say something else, but it wasn't user friendly. But if anyone who's watching this knows me, you already know what I was going to say. That was going to be educating you, beep. but we're not gonna say that. But my numbers grew and my lives also grew. I have to get better at hooking you guys on my content. I really do. Even on my YouTube videos. I think you just like coming to my videos because I giggle at myself and I got a cute face. But all jokes aside, I give out the good information. This week on my lives, so many people came in and were like, oh my God, thank you so much for the information. Did not know. I'm definitely going to continue and join in. And of course, you guys are going to see my analytics because I'm building this in public. And I gained a lot of followers from my lives this week. Okay. And I know I told you guys I was going to do the restrictions for the age. I just let it be, y'all. I did it like one day and I did it Monday and Tuesday. And I was just like, something's not right. Okay. I let the restriction go. It is what it is. If a child comes in and they want to learn something from Miss K, here I am. Let me teach you. Okay. Let me teach you a little something. So with that being said, I am going to focus more on lives. Yes, yes, yes. And I want to try to get into more multi-guest lives or battles. And that leads into my first battle I had. So about 2 weeks ago, TikTok had once again promoted another challenge, right? And I was like, oh, okay. It's just a 30-minute little battle co-host thing. I will sign up. And it was called the Power in Paris. So your girl signed up and you did not know who they were going to pair you with. So I was just like, oh God, please don't pair with somebody crazy. Lord, let the algorithm work in my favor. Okay. Well, I thought it did, but it didn't. So it was Friday. I'm on live waiting for my opponent. Opponent never showed, y'all. So I was just on live collecting followers. I think from that 30-minute live, I gained 4 or 5 followers from that live. And you'll see that it says I won because she didn't show up. However, it is what it is. I thought it'd be cool to try a little battle for the first time. And I got stood up on my first TikTok date. But it's all good, y'all. It is all good. I will definitely try it again. And of course, you guys are going to know because I'm letting you know how I'm building this all in public. So this week, week 7, has been a very educational week for me about the platform and learning how to stick to one lane. You can't, she don't want you to swerve on her. TikTok is a jealous girlfriend. She wants, her love language is touch. Okay. And with that being said, she has a lot for you to touch. She has these challenges. She got TikTok shop. She has lives. So much for you to touch. However, if you touch shop, she wants you to do it on a separate account. You cannot mix them. Now, of course, you can do the live shoppables. That is cool, but your account just needs to be TikTok shop only. Once again, I don't have the capacity to do that. So your girl will just stick to your lives, and my lives have been going great, y'all. It's been going great. This week, I set a goal to make $10, and I did. Yay. $10 is, a lot of money because I can get me a $6 meal deal from Dunkin' plus a donut. Listen, you got to start somewhere. You have to celebrate the small. People don't realize if you don't celebrate the small blessings, how you expect him to bless you with more? I'm just being honest. Okay. You got to celebrate the small, and we're celebrating that 10, okay? So, excuse me if you see me at Dunkin' and I walk in real bougie. Well, I do that anyway. Okay, disregard that part. But anyway, it was a good week. It's like I said, my lives have been doing really good. And, people, I make sure I educate them on how, when you're on live and you're a viewer, to show TikTok that you're not a robot. You might want to make sure you come in there, engage, say hi, whatever you need to do. Tap the screen, make sure you do your daily heart me, and that helps you also. It's just not helping the creator who's on live, it's helping your engagement too, because TikTok's like, okay, you like this type of live, I will push this more to you. But also, guess what? Because you're engaging and you're using my love language touch, engaging and touching that screen, dropping those comments, I'm going to also help your platform. That's the bonus to TikTok Live. It helps you and the creator. So lives have been going really good for me. I've been enjoying them so much, guys. Yeah, even though my content has tanked because I decided to dabble in the shop, I'm still going, okay? I am still going. So week 7, like I said, roller coaster week on the platform, but I have definitely gained followers, gotten better with my lives, and getting more people to come and see Miss K at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Also, I've been enjoying some other lives that have popped up in my feed, and I've joined their fan club so I can make sure I do the daily heart meet, and I'm engaging and commenting in their lives also. So it's going so good on the live side. However, on the content side, your girl got to get her life together. And with my content, one thing I've learned from going into another live is when you go on your TikTok and you look at one of your posts at the top, if you don't see an actual keyword category, what have you, then TikTok doesn't know how to categorize your content. So I need to work on my SEO and my descriptions and also get better, because I've heard multiple people say you can put keywords and squinch them down and throw them to the side. I don't know if that works, but I'm going to try it this week. But when you look at my post at the top, it just says find your content. There's no category like motivation or small business, something like that at the top. So that's also, TikTok said we don't know how to categorize your content. However, I was throwing shoppable content in there. So now I got to retweak everything, guys. So week 8 is a rebuilding week. My post I posted today, I have a total of like 31 views. So we're going to get back to building this the right way. I am not doing shoppable content on TikTok. However, if you follow me on any other platform, you'll get a link. Click the link. And let me go ahead and be FTC compliant right now. I may get a small commission from it, okay? Click the link, y'all. I got a 2-year-old. He drinks expensive milk, okay? Shout out to Kate Forrest. But yeah, this week I am not doing any shoppable content. If they send me a challenge for shoppable content, I will ignore it. However, they send your girl a challenge for lives, I will definitely tap the button and go live and try another battle. Hopefully my opponent will show up this week. Please. Don't leave your girl hanging this week. I think I found another room. This creator, she does for her super fans, a super fan only live where she does a little more education on the platform. She's a top creator, been on the platform since 2024. So far, no red flags with her. So I think I'm going to, do her super fan, we'll see, group so I get more education so I can get out of the 30 view count, y'all. Like, for real. Yeah. We're going to do it. So by the end of this week, week 8, we are officially in week 8, 2 months of doing this consistent, y'all. So you're learning from me firsthand what to do, what not to do. But guess what? One thing you are definitely learning is even though your numbers tank, even though it's a roller coaster, you still show up. You still show up regardless. And that's on any platform. If you guys say, hey, I'm trying to make money from these platforms, you got to show up. The consistency has to be there. Right now, prime example, I told my husband, I was like, yo, I gotta go record my week 7 video. It's Sunday, it has to drop. These videos, because I'm just talking to the camera, so easy for me. Once again, I like to talk. This Southern girl likes to yap. Oh, yapping, yeah. Anyway, but definitely, if you are trying to go from consumer to creator, consistency is gonna be your key. Even on days you don't feel like it. All last week, guys, and I'm still getting over this sinus infection. Half of the time, I think 10% of my lives, the comments were, are you feeling well? You got a cold? I'm just like, yes, bear with me. Guzzle, guzzle water. One live, my voice actually went out, but I still showed up, guys. So that is what you have to do if you're trying to go from consumer to creator and see where the money resides. You got to show up and show out, even on your worst days. And maybe, even with my nose stuffy, it was still banging, okay? Anywho, so week 8, these are my goals. Here we go, guys. Okay, I made $10. I'm not telling y'all no more, but my goal is to make more. um, also, I want to get to my 2,500 goal for my numbers. I was hoping by the end of May to be at 5,000. You just never know what'll happen. I'm gonna keep doing it because you just never know that one post that you post may go viral. So you just gotta keep going because you just never know. But the goal for the end of week 8 is 2,500. Getting my numbers, my views back up. Of course, going live. And if another battle comes to my door, I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna do it out. So y'all rock with your girls. Stay with me on this. Week 8 in. Week 7 was the roller coaster. Week 8, I want to be back to smooth sailing. So until next week, guys, be easy in those streets. Peace.